Live from our campus studio near the base of Mission Peak, this is Ohlone TriCity News, featuring stories about our neighbors in Fremont, Newark, and Union City.
Good evening and welcome to Ohlone TriCity News for Wednesday, April 10th. I'm Nick Bihler, and now the news. There were two shootings in Fremont last Saturday night. It is unknown at this time whether the shootings are related or involve the same subjects. Fremont police responded to a shooting at around 6:37 p.m. Saturday. The shooting occurred on Fremont Boulevard and is suspected to be gang-related. Fortunately, no one was injured. However, the suspected vehicle fled before the police arrived. The case is still under investigation, and the police department is requesting video surveillance or eyewitness statements from the community. If you have any information regarding this incident, please contact the Major Crimes Task Force at 510-790-6660. A second shooting happened Saturday on Interstate 880, resulted in the death of a 5-year-old girl. The CHP is investigating and asking for the public's help in gathering more information. If you or someone you know have information regarding this incident, please call the CHP investigation tip line at 707-917-4491. The museum and California Native Garden hosted an art exhibit filled with relics of the TriCity. Here's Xavier with the story.
Earlier today, the museum and California Native Garden held an art exhibit depicting Tri-City artists and their work. As you walk in, you are greeted with a photo gallery of Washington Township displaying photos of Fremont, Newark, and Union City. The exhibit fosters paintings and photographs, along with a brief synopsis of each artist. Julianne Howe, Millicent Shin, and Nancy Pratt are the main artists featured, and their work is displayed for everyone to see. Visit museumoflocalhistory.org for more information about the exhibit.
Students at Ohlone get to learn from professors who have experience in their field of study. Here's Gustavo with the story.
The business department here at Ohlone College provides the skills and education needed to help you in the future.
We learned about interest rate financing, how all those things work. Also plays a big role in everyday life, so once you learn those things, it really helps you out.
It's like seeing everything in like different perspective, and that's really cool about business, especially like economic.
You got some good professors here. So far what I'm learning, I'm getting getting all of my knowledge, getting everything I need, and I really recommend anyone who's trying to be into a business major to take Ohlone.
I am a certified public accountant, and I started my career in public accounting with a large international accounting firm.
Business department students learn from professors who have real-world experience.
I retired in my 40s and kind of got into teaching on a lark, nothing better to do, and I really loved it. So it's been a great second career for me.
Through the business department, these students are gathering information to help them in their daily lives.
I was always interested in like management part of businesses, and I want to focus on like project management. So yeah, I'm kind of going into that.
Me already knowing that what I'm learning right now applies to the real life things actually really helps.
The business faculty encourage students to think outside the classroom.
Probably the most important thing you can do as a student is gather information, and there's a lot of information that we don't necessarily have at colleges and universities. So reach out to your social networks, try to find people who are doing jobs that you think sound interesting and ask them their story. And by doing that research, that kind of informs what you want to study at college.
If you have any interest in joining or learning more about the business department, please contact Jim Andrews at jandrews@ohlone.edu for more information.
This is Gustavo Sotelo with Ohlone TriCity News.
Last Friday, Fremont's new fire chief, Zoraida Diaz, was officially sworn in at Fremont City Hall. She was promoted from deputy fire chief to fire chief, making her the highest-ranking woman in the department's history. A formal badge pinning ceremony will be held on April 28th at the Downtown Event Center and Plaza at 2 p.m. An annual event featuring local artist exhibits. More details after the break.
The thing that drives me every day as a dad is him. Every day he's hungry for something. And there's this huge responsibility in making sure that he's a good person. I think the advice I would give is you don't need to know all the answers. It's okay to make mistakes. As long as it's coming from love, then it kind of starts to work itself out.
Wait, not in the toilet.
No, don't do that. No.
Don't hit your brother. Ooh.
Not again.
What did I tell you about playing in the mud?
Raffy, not so close to the pool. Wait!
Frankie, Tabby, what are you doing? We told you never to touch the gun!
I'm sorry, I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
You could have hurt yourself!
Safely store your guns, unload, lock, and away from ammo.
An annual event that features local artists is now on exhibit. Here's Cavyn with the story.
The 28th annual Juried photography exhibit opened on April 1st at the Fremont Main Library with a reception open to the public. Photos were judged on artistic merit, originality, difficulty, and technical aspects, as well as a People's Choice category. Photos on display included a variety of subjects ranging from wildlife and landscape photos to portraits. The exhibit is open during library hours all days of the week and will be on display until May 6th.
Children from ages 5 to 14 can visit the Fremont Community Services Department this Saturday to participate in the Fishing in the City event held at Central Park. Children will learn rigging, knot tying, fishing safety, and casting from 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Times will vary depending on your registration time. To participate, register at fremont.gov. And now it's time for entertainment. Air, the new sports drama directed by Ben Affleck, just came out a couple days ago. The based on a true story film is a dramatization of the events that took place when Nike's basketball division landed a partnership with then rookie Michael Jordan, which revolutionized the world of sports, shoes, and culture with the Air Jordan brand. Along with directing, Ben Affleck also stars in the film next to Matt Damon, Jason Bateman, and Viola Davis. Reviews so far say this movie is quite charmingly entertaining, given it's about the acquisition of a business deal. It has a good story that's well written and a strong and engaging performances from its actors and actresses. If you're into sports dramas, love basketball, or are a shoe fanatic, then this movie is right up your alley. Catch it in theaters now. Paint, starring Owen Wilson, also came out just a few days ago. At first glance, this movie looks like a biopic on the famous Bob Ross. However, not quite. Instead, the film follows our main character, a painter named Carl Nargle, who is heavily inspired by Bob Ross. Carl, played by Owen Wilson, is the host of his own painting show on Vermont Public Television and just the local treasure. However, when a new painter suddenly comes to rise and steals the spotlight, Carl must face the fears he has about himself as an artist and learn to cope with the once vacant slot of competition. Although this movie is a comedy, critics say the pacing is a little slow, which overall affects the comedic aspects of it. If you can look past that, though, others say you'll find that this movie is actually fairly relaxing and the funny moments will shine through. Many say the cast did a great job with their characters, however, it just isn't enough to combat the dry story. Renfield, the new Dracula movie, officially comes out this Friday, with some theaters having showings as early as today and tomorrow. The film is about Dracula's immortal aide, Renfield, who is forced to obtain his master's prey and follow his every bidding. However, after centuries of servitude, Renfield feels that he is ready to part ways with his master, Dracula, and see if there's anything life outside the everlasting obedience. This movie has a great cast lineup with Nicolas Cage as Dracula and Nicholas Hoult as Renfield, along with comedic stars Awkwafina and Ben Schwartz. Many agree the actors and actresses perform amazingly in their roles, have excellent chemistry, and even carry the film a majority of the time. Critics say, however, that other parts of this film are a little too over the top and the story can be a bit messy at times with poor execution. With that being said, it is agreed that Renfield is still a fun watch with entertaining vampire-inspired action sequences. And that's all for entertainment. The Olivia Hyde Art Gallery proudly presents the biennial Members Juried Show, showcasing artwork talented members of the Olive Hyde Art Guild. All are invited to the opening of the reception on Friday, April 14th from 7 to 9 p.m. to meet the artist and enjoy the night with fellow art enthusiasts. Admission is free. For more information, visit olivehydeartguild.org. A gender sex fair will be held at Ohlone next Wednesday to encourage more advocacy for gender equity. More details after the break. Did you see Dungeons & Dragons?
Feel the beat of nature at a park or forest near you. Find a forest and music inspired by nature at discovertheforest.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here.
Wait.
What?
I can't drive.
Why?
I'm high.
Oh.
Ohlone College will be holding a gender sex fair next Wednesday. The theme is Gender Equity, Rebuke, Refute, Reform. The fair hopes to inspire students to be advocates of social justice and gender equity. Students can gain knowledge through student research as well as course concepts of the social, cultural, and political elements of gender and sex. The fair will be held on Main Street at the Fremont Ohlone campus from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, please contact Professor Larissa Favela. Enrollment is now open for extended kindergarten day for the 2023 to 2024 school year in Fremont. The kindergarten start time will match or align within 15 minutes of the Fremont Elementary School schedules. The extended day will further the development of students' academic and social skills and simplify schedules for many families. Elementary schools will offer expanded daycare service to students and families after school hours. For more information, visit the Fremont Unified School District website. And that is all for Ohlone's Tri-City News. Please join us next Wednesday starting at 8:30 p.m. live on Comcast Channel 28 and our IBM video channel. To see recordings of stories and past shows, visit ohlonetv.net. And have a great rest of your day.